Hey everyone, welcome back to ESA Summer Online. We are raising money for Alzheimer Fonden. Links to donate can be found below the stream. We'd also like to thank Kaspersky, Twitch, and ViewSonic for sponsoring this event. Now it's time for Tezur0 to take it away with You Are Empty Any Percent No Sprint mod. Good luck!
Alright, hello. It's your boy. This game, I've shown it at ESA couple times. Once in 2016, once in last year winter, I believe. Both times I showed modded game. This is unmodded game. These squares don't mean the game is unmodded. It means it just is a good game and doesn't really work the way it should be. But we're gonna play normal any percent. That's the first game that I routed properly as a speedrun. I'm quite almost the only person who runs it, but regardless, we're gonna be playing on easy. It's also the version is Russian because that's the only one I have on my PC right now, so unfortunate there. But I'm gonna give you a countdown. Let's start in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah. Also, cutscenes are broken, and I have to skip them with enter. Because I don't know what happens with this game on Windows 10. It just doesn't work for me the way it should. So, because of that, we have no idea what the story actually is. But we wake up in a hospital and very spooky. The game starts off kind of as a horror game, but then just goes into a very good Slav junk shooter. Ya boy CV11 covered it very like couple weeks ago. So probably a lot more people are familiar with what the hell this game is right now. So yeah, at the start we don't have much, and our walking speed is pretty slow, as you can see. And as you already heard, this is no sprint mod or just basic any percent unmodded game where well, we walk with the speed that the game gives us. It's not exactly fast, but it poses certain challenges. First of all, enemies generally are faster than we are, and gotta deal with them. And certain skips are just not possible because we cannot cover certain gaps. Here we're gonna pick up pistol. The nurse is gonna follow me. I really don't care if she can trip over the tray on which the pistol was lying and just die. Here I'm gonna go back, go up, not back. Just keep a trigger to not let the guy over there spawn. It also saves like a second or two. Yeah, we're gonna go into this section. Here, it's kind of an interesting one. It's a crematorium, presumably. We're gonna hit the button from down there, so it starts. Nurses drop medkits, which is pretty cool. You can also destroy medkits. Very immersive simulator. So we burn down the body, get the key, and here skip the trigger to not make a psycho behind me spawn. All in all, pretty good so far. Surprise spook. Oh no, he dead. So yeah, something's happening. We wake up in a spooky hospital where everyone is crazy and tries to kill us. And we gotta figure out what the hell is going on in town. And that's first level. And here we can jump right before hitting trigger and just progress tiny bit further into the level. Certain levels are interconnected, so the... oh wow, very not epic. Don't kill me, please. Okay, we're gonna position him and damage boost up here. Quite nice, a very gentle push from him. He can launch us very high and kill us, essentially. That way we skip entire inner section of second hospital. But yeah, interconnected levels means that wherever you finish the previous stage, the game will keep your position right there and just swap the triggers and enemies and everything for like a second part of this level in case of hospital, or there will be other levels. It will come important in next level. But yeah, so there's also you can drink water to replenish your health. Since we're ahead of schedule, let's drink water. Ovada. So that section over there we completely skipped by jumping over the wall. Immersive sim confirmed. Restores some health. Very good. Very good water. So shoot that psycho. There's a car, but it's locked, so we're gonna go get the key. So if I'm unlucky, the other guy will spawn. So interesting thing that I didn't notice, again, shoutouts to CV11, more specifically to his editor. There are jump cuts in this. The camera doesn't change. It zooms through. You can actually see the zoom happening. Like, woo! Quite funny. It never changes angles, it always moves really, really fast. But alright, now we go into Kolkhoz level, and this is the one where it will be important that the level that is like a big area, we can get to the very end of Kolkhoz 2, but we're in Kolkhoz 1, so in everything regarding Kolkhoz 2 will have no triggers at all. So if we get to the end, nothing will happen. However, we can go out of bounds and the first level in the out of bounds, and then continue second level by already standing in the out of bounds. So we're gonna jump here on the tractor. Hello, get up. Nice and easy. Like all the jumps in this game, while they might seem like I'm just easily jumping out, it's kind of counterintuitive because you really don't want to hug the walls. There is close to no air momentum, but whenever you do like jump on a platform of some kind from the standing still position, what you want to do is stand, and then when you start falling, you actually gain air control for a bit. I'm gonna jump on the fence and hit the level ending trigger. And now instead of going down there and fighting lots of chicken, I'm gonna go here and go through this very nice section. Unfortunately, that part doesn't have collision, so I'll just fall into the gray nothing, and that won't be really good. So the interesting thing about this game is you're walking pretty slowly, but if this game also has a lot of memory issues. So let's say you let your PC run for a day, and you launch this game, it will run faster than what it is right now. Not like super faster, I won't be zooming around like Sonic, or it won't seem like I'm having sprint, but animations will be faster. Every single animation basically will be slightly laggy. It can be both directions, positive and negative, but mostly it is positive. That's why I call it positive lag. As a result, your runs, if you just boot your PC, go drink a tea for a day and then come back, will be faster than if it is the way I'm playing it right now on a freshly booted PC, because the game actually didn't want to launch at all. So that is unfortunate junkiness of the self-written engine by devs. That game is made by Digital Spray Studios, and it has DS2 engine. Don't mix up with Dark Souls 2 engine, which is Havoc of some kind, probably. Yeah. So there is a skip here, which is faster in game time, but I don't want to do it because we're gonna have more of those later. So I'm gonna slide up the not extremely vertical, but like if any surface is at least one angle not like vertical, no 1 degree not angle, you can slide up it by just holding spacebar, which is extremely good mechanic and very, very useful. So here is a doggo. Again, doggo is slightly slower than doing the in-game time strats, but or lordless strats, whatever. But I'm gonna get doggo here in the corner and jump off it over the trigger instead of going up the elevator and then dropping inside the train. And here I'm gonna walk around, trying to find the trigger for the level to end, and it eventually will happen, and I will get a cutscene. So this level starts with pretty long and skippable cutscene, so you have a good 40 seconds to talk about things. Ash.
Okay, let's go. We have a nice $50 donation from Plato2876 saying, "Love the runs, been enjoying all week. GG to all the runners." Thank you, Plato. That is a very generous donation. I also just want to remind everyone that your donations can make sure that even youngsters affected by family diagnosed with Alzheimer's get the care that they need. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the donation. So here we're approaching some sort of factory. Oh yeah, Windows noises is me skipping cutscenes which can't be loaded for, because thanks. So when I hear a sound cue, I'm gonna quick save. Oh, I messed it up. The collision is wonky. So what I'm trying to do, there is a very small window in time-wise to get on top of a train. Well, the window is not exactly that small to get on top of a train. However, I want to get it first try after, well, I jump. Oh my god, come on. I'm not taking any other strats here. This level on 80% is just slow. On sprint you can kind of goof around. Oh my lord, at least let me up, game. So yeah, collisions sometimes will just decide not to put you on top of train. Oh my lord, okay. My timing is a bit off. But yeah, that is quite an annoying skip. It's a run killer, in a way. I mean, it's... Oh, at least let me up! Holy moly! I'd like at least need to get on top of a train, because otherwise it's super slow. Okay, so, well, we gotta do backup strats. So what I was trying to do there is, like, you saw that I landed on top of a train, and after some time I got pushed to the side. It's because this thing lowered and brought its hitbox with it. What I wanted to do is jump onto this train, and then I could go out of bounds. This would have saved, if done first try, well over a minute and a half than doing this level normally, but at least I got a short skip, which skips going around. Probably was still faster than going around, but, well, you get what you get. It's an annoying skip sometimes, it just doesn't want to work. But at least we're gonna... Okay, I wasn't sure where the grenade landed. At least we're gonna get... Hello? Wait a moment, I'm looking for a weapon. Can you wait? Where did you drop it? Dude, not cool. Seriously, where... Can I please get it? Okay. I never saw it drop there. Fantastic, well I'm gonna get that one. I have less ammo, unlucky. But what can I do? So I'm gonna pick up health. But yeah, otherwise we would have come right through the wall into that room where I just was. And skipped this entire section, getting nail gun and everything. But unfortunate things happened. So here, we're gonna use the fact that the elevator is moving and it's propelling us forward. So every jump when we're moving and jumping at the correct time, gonna give us a small momentum boost, which is very important, given how slow we're moving. So here, gonna jump onto this thing, and onto the roofs, keeping the intersection completely. So that's where we want to go, but with our current speed we can not do anything. In sprint run you do jump there. Oh no, I messed up. So we're gonna fall off the side and skip the roof and inner building, whatever section. Just don't die. Damn it! I really hate collision here. Maybe I shouldn't crouch. Maybe I shouldn't. Okay, somehow that worked. Yeah, so far everything that we see, I kind of found myself, not to brag or anything. I'm not the first person to run this game. There was a guy on SDA back in 2011 or something. There are posts on SD, I think they're still there. The guy who was routing this game, and he apparently was posting videos and everything, but every single video in that SD thread is, well, blocked because the guy got banned on YouTube for whatever reason. Then eventually he got banned on SDA for whatever other reason. So all that was left on SDA when I started routing this game in 2013 was a list of times he had for every single level. And the way I was routing it, I was basically looking for stuff, and then I would look how fast my levels are compared to his, and then be like, okay, he has 1 minute time, I have 3 minute time, I'm clearly missing something big. Or like, I have 1 minute time, he has 3 minutes time, and I'm like, okay, I probably found enough here. And that basically is how the routing of this game was going. And it was going pretty well, and then after a couple years, in the year, I believe, 2015, the other guy, Cookie Slash, did mess around with the game, and he found the safe hovering, which I'll use later, at least once. It's quite useful when you can, when you time the loadless time, because it allows you to get over walls which you normally have no ways of getting over. There are doggos. Hopefully they don't aggro. Also, this thing can kill us. Hopefully this won't happen. Don't. Okay, dogs didn't notice me, that's good. Gonna jump on the padlock and go out of bounds. Go out of bounds. There we go. Oh no. Okay. Follow the wall because I need some pistol ammo. And completely skip this entire level. I think this was one of the first skips I found. So if I break one more pallet there, another guy spawns inside here, and I don't want that, so I just break two and then crouch. Don't die. And we're coming up into a pretty tight fighting segment, which isn't too much to commentate about. It's just I gotta do kills in a very specific order. So yeah, I can let our donation reader to do her job, I guess. You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. Well, we have a $50 donation from Anonymous that says, "What a great game and runner. My grandmother was recently diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and it makes me wonder if it can be prevented or cured. Thank you for an awesome ESA." Anonymous, thank you so much for the generous donation, and Alzheimer Fondant is doing just that, researching for preventative measures, and I really hope that we can contribute to that today.
Yep. Okay, please don't kill me. Oh my goodness. So yeah, the fact that we're playing on easy doesn't really make things easy. Enemies, I think, hurt the same on all difficulty levels, except the difficulty level changes how spongy they are. But yeah, no, actually, speaking of comparing this game to Horrors, more people were comparing this game to Half-Life than to, like, Resident Evils or Silent Hills. Like, the first levels are kinda creepy and everything, but everything else is just your pretty normal shooty boom boom kind of gameplay. It's mostly a linear shooter, not a bad one. Just unfortunately this game could have been something completely different, but they had to finish up development, a lot of assets got cut. You can search up a lot of stuff about this game online on YouTube. It was quite hyped here. It didn't live up to hype because there was more that was promised than there was delivered. It's very upsetting. Oh, did he throw the grenade? He might have, I don't know. Alright, that's our weapon of choice from now on. It's really good. Spagin machine gun. Is it Spagin? I don't know. Yeah, I think it's Spagin submachine gun. That's how it's called, if you translate it correctly. Alright, so there is hole in this wall, and because there is a hole, there is no wall up here, so we can jump on this thing and go here. We cannot jump on this railing because, well, there is an invisible wall which goes like that high. Very good design. That allows us to skip half of the city hall area and just... Ah! Okay. Imagine seeing Grenade and just casually walking away in fear. So we're getting gassed here to get our weapons confiscated and then get well, basically getting captured by putting to sleep with the sleep gas. And our weapons taken, and this guy who looks like Beria gonna tell us that gonna tell us the plots. Everything's in Russian, so I mean, in short, he tells us the world collapsed, we failed, and blah blah blah. Nothing can be done, but maybe something can be done. Here's the tape for you. Go watch a movie. Maybe you can change something. Blah 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 blah. That's pretty much the story. What I like doing here is jumping on the tree, I guess. Can go what? Look up Stalin. Can stay on a tree, but on the chair, but not up there. Actually, I don't know how high that table is. Invisible wall, I mean. Very useful tape. Unfortunately, we're not gonna watch that one, but...
Посмотри ленту. Здесь все. Посмотри. Здесь недалеко есть кинотеатр. Там ты можешь посмотреть ленту. Направляйся туда. Скорее. У тебя мало времени. Мало. Пока еще не все потеряно. Все потеряно.
Oh, that stuff over there, that's like... my wife's fitness thingies. It's not heavy. It's just to basically have some physical activities at home during quarantine. So yeah, we escape this area, and for whatever reason that guy could have at least tell his friends to not attack us, because these are apparently sane humans, unlike everyone else who's been attacking us before, and they're just cleaning up the town. This is basically a cleanup squad. Well, at least lore-wise, if you go into interviews and everything. So unfortunately, maybe they think we killed the guy. I don't like that car. Okay. At least it didn't kill me. Something's lagging. Well, I'm not dropping frames. I'm sorry, guys. Go watch on my stream. I'm pretty sure it's Twitch. Everything is dead. Bum ba bum ba bum. Okay, so in this level, we need to go on a tram, and I think there is a skip which was found for both sprint and non-sprint. Like, what do you do in sprint? You just run on the electrified railing. But you cannot do it without sprint because you simply won't reach the level ending trigger and will just die. I think you can hug this wall over there, but I don't remember how to do that, so I'm just gonna take the tram. Gonna take the casual route.
Could you pause the run real quick?
Yeah, sure. You gonna try to solve the lag?
Yes.
Alright. I mean, if the stream is going, I guess we can talk about donations of sponsors. If there is audio.
Sure, I can tell you a little bit about what we're doing.
Are we back?
Alright, we're live again.
I'm gonna redo the level just for you guys. Just so that you're not skip anything. So yeah, we escaped the city council. Hooray. But I guess audio wasn't lagging, so you did catch on... oh yeah, just resume the timer if you didn't. So yeah, we're gonna walk through this, and since we got caught on such a weird moment, I guess Ashwin, you can probably tell more, even more.
Well, I left everyone on such a cliffhanger, so now I do have to tell them what we're gonna do. We have a long marathon ahead of us, and so many great runs to come. Don't miss a chance to contribute to the file names of River City Ransom and Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Can we please get a healthy competition over these file names? We can definitely use it. Thank you everyone for donations. Keep them coming.
Why are we here? Just to suffer, to be honest. So yeah, you can skip quite this entire shooting section by going out of bounds with save laws. It saves like 3 seconds, 4 maybe, but yeah, it's not as visually stunning as going over here. So I need both of these rifles because otherwise I'll be low on ammo. I wish I could despawn the fireman, but I guess killing him is a fine way of doing things. Yet again, I'm gonna go and call for the tram, which is slow, because I believe there is any percent strategy for this. But, you know, there's also engineer over there. Oh no, don't catch me, engineer son. Oh, there he is. Look at him go. This enemy designs in this game is just... Oh no! Oh, what the... Dude! F's in the chat for that guy. What we're doing plot-wise, we were giving this... You can see we have a tape in the top right. And we're supposed to watch movie to get a plot explained for us. Well, technically there is also plot happening every now and then when you hear Windows noises on my end. It's actually game tries to play cutscene, but for whatever reason it cannot do it because Windows 10 problems with this game that I yet to solve. Yeah, the plot is between levels. Plot is told from the perspective of some random guy, seemingly random, like. As he gets bullied in school and then finds that the life is like just a weird, like everything eventually dies, blah blah blah. It's very nice visually presented. The cutscene style is very nice. I wish I could show you at least the final cutscene. Yeah, he basically is the scientist who created the thing which caused everyone to go insane. And we learned that by watching that tape. Why I'm telling you that? Because we're not gonna watch that tape, because I'm actually gonna completely skip it. So here, we're gonna call for the dog again. Basilio, one of the newer runners, found you can just safe hover. He just found all the obvious safe hovers I didn't do. And that safe hover saves like 5-6 seconds. It's very good. So yeah, we're gonna go into cinema. And this level is supposed to go down, and then you see that the gates are closed, and you see an old man running away from you, and you need to get the key. So you go back, and that door, which I just jumped over, is open. And then you go through, and then you unlock this door. And this is the key to open that door, which I jumped over. But it doesn't matter, and I'll have that key forever now. I also gonna have the movie forever. I'm gonna kill that guy, and instead of going into the movie over there, I'm gonna do a couple of quite precise jumps. And if I'm good at this game like this, I'm not gonna fall into the pit, which is supposedly uncrossable. And we're gonna completely skip the movie section. But the movie section basically tells us that they built outside of town a very big tower to do things. And now we go towards that tower. This is where a game introduces a fleet. This bad boy, very strong, has much bigger hands than I do. No shame in saying that. And the faster strategy will be going there, but I'm gonna show you an old strat, which haven't been used quite a while now. I'm gonna go here because there is a sniper here. I'm gonna kill that guy when he turns around. And the fireman drops the key, but he cannot pick it up from here. However, you can pick it up from here. And yeah, you completely can skip this entire level. But you can go just jump out of bounds. It's 20-30 seconds even faster. But this strat is just so much cooler. It's unfortunate it's not really useful anymore. Oh my god, okay, who's reloading faster? This is some epic showdown right there. Both of us ran out of pistol ammo. Yeah. So we go inside here, and this is a metro station. A metro station was the longest level in the game, in the speedrun, for quite a while, and then I discovered the triggers here aren't really good. And that was before I knew the console commands for looking up the triggers. Now we can literally just look up everything in this game, but back then I was just it was just basic trial and error. So here we can just hug the left wall. How this room's supposed to work is that this big gate, once you get like around the center of a room, it just closes, and this guy is left together with you. But if we hug the wall, we never hit the trigger and door never closes, and we can just skip half of this level. Yeah, the rest of this level is again... No! Rats, we are the rats. Go away. The rest of this level is again quite action-packed, even though we're moving that slowly. Gonna hit some shots. So probably it's a good time for donation, if we have one, or for something else.
Thank you. So we're here to catch some good runs and help Alzheimer Fondant find a cure to Alzheimer's. You, yes you, can be part of such a great cause. So please please keep those donations coming, and hopefully I won't make any more mistakes saying what I need to say.
Okay, there is health there. I'm not gonna go for it, because an angry guy gonna spawn and ruin my day. So, oh no. Oh, well, okay, let's see if this guy in front can glitch under the train. Let's see if he will. Oh, this one might. Has all the chances. No? Okay. So there is no... I think they officially confirmed where... They, as in developers, confirmed where the game is taking place. But this is a metro station called Sokol, and I think that... Is there a Sokol metro station in anywhere but Moscow Metro? Because for a long time people were like, hey, it's Moscow, or hey, it's Kiev. And because the Digital Spray Studios are Ukrainian developers, they did 2 games, this and Instinct. Instinct is more of a meme game, but it's also kind of worse than this. It's about Korean zombies and Mikhail Perechenkov, which is Russian action movie actor, going crazy in that game. It's not a good game. It's way worse than this one. It's kind of funny though, but I tried routing it. It's just not. It's not going well. You walk about as slow there. It's buggy, luggy, and enemies insta kill you. So this is Tesla Can. I'm not gonna pick it up because it does more damage to me than to enemies. And the game really likes to randomly switching to it, which is something I don't want to happen. Okay, rats, here we go. Nice. Another pack of rats. Another. Got the key. Electro is gonna spawn here. I didn't miss the snipe. He's moving very spastically. Is that even the word? Spastically. Ugh. Basically, very weirdly. It's hard to hit him. Damn it! Got hit. So here, by jumping. Hello? We can skip one enemy spawning, and it's also faster than going around by probably half a second. But the fact that we despawn the enemy makes it so much more worth it. So we're gonna go up this tunnel tube. This level can crash, but I'm quick saving every now and then. Sporadically, that's the word I was looking for actually. So here is a very interesting thing, because apparently developers were testing something in here. So see, nothing, right? Nothing. Hello? Hello? Am I? Oh, hello. There it is. Randomly boxes. Why? I don't know. They're just there. But they're said to be invisible and just float in the air until they're destroyed. Good vocabulary. My vocabulary is terrible. I am so sorry. There are some words that I just don't remember. Well, this is where the game can crash. Hopefully it won't. Please don't. Okay. Okay, more rats. Rats, rats. We are the rats. We're going into rats territory. This level I was trying to break for so long. You can kind of go out of bounds at this beginning section, and if you do that you can actually see the very late part of this level. It's just unfortunately there is absolutely no way to make up the height. Well, I guess with safe hovering. With safe hovering I might be able to do that. I need to revisit that at some point. That might be a big skip, because otherwise this level is the longest in the run. So we're gonna jump in this window that allows us to skip 2 triggers, which spawns a lot of enemies, and we're gonna do the same on the way back. It's very important. There is a ballet dancer behind the door, and he asks us to help him get through, which we'll do because we still need to go there. I'm gonna go get the key. I don't have more ammo, damn it. Yeah, I spent too much shotgun ammo shooting boxes in the air. I'm gonna kill these guys because it makes it easier. And then we're gonna look at the best NPC this game has to offer after I get over the wall. I should have picked that up.
О, спасибо, спасибо. Ах, мне так мило. Ты так рисковал ради меня. Даже не знаю, чем тебя отблагодарить. Этот проход ведет в зал. Оттуда выберешься на крышу здания. Будь осторожен, они повсюду.
Well, what he tells us is, thanks for saving me, you can go through the roof, but be careful. I'm gonna go, and then, unfortunately, very unfortunately, he gets shot by this random guy. What's more unfortunate is that his eyes pop out upon his death. Funny enough, he actually does damage. If you mess up with the game code and have these dudes in black if you make enforcers have no damage, he can actually kill enforcer. He does 1 damage per spin. He actually will just stay near enforcer and you will hear a sound cue of damage happening, and eventually enforcer will die, which is quite funny. You can Google, find it on YouTube as well. I don't remember who made that video. But yeah, that's that. So now we're in the underground section of of Opera House, and we're gonna get to a main scene, and from there get to the roof, just like we were told. Oh, no! Wow, you have a long axe, boy. Yeah. So yeah, about the lags, I guess I can explain a bit more. The biggest gain of the whole thing that I explained, where every animation is shortened, is when we're dealing with auto-scrollers, because the animations are pretty long there. Or like pretty short rather, so they happen all the time, and all the auto-scrollers speed up a lot when you have the lag accumulated. So that's the biggest time save for you when you like run this game after no rebooting your PC for a day, let's say. I would say probably like half a minute on just cutscenes on auto scrollers. So I'm gonna snipe that Electro if I can aim. Also headshot, I believe. And walk towards the roof. Soon I'll let you talk, Ashwin, soon, but just a bit more. So yeah, we go out. We can probably save hover up here, but it's probably a bad idea. Like if you ever do a segmented run, if you want to do a very ancient segmented run with kind of nice strats, outdated by now. Oh my god, I got stuck and now I'm sliding. God damn it, let the level end. You can go on on SDA, and I have like a 54-minute run there or something. It has very outdated strats, but it's pretty cool. So here, this is the actual first trick that I found. I found it by accident, but the thing is, you can sometimes cancel your damage by hitting a slope. Mechanics similar to Half-Life's in a way, I guess. But what you can also do if just before you hit the ground, you hit quick save, and this game has an idiot protection. So when you load, your height, your like falling speed is reset to 0. So you're basically gonna take no damage from a fall if you just save right before you crash into the ground. So now we're just gonna walk through the outer bounds of the level called roofs, and then jump into level ending trigger, which is just conveniently enough reachable. So yeah, this is like a 1-minute walk. Ashwin, you can take it away.
Okay. I love that you're trying to find skips and talking about potential skips while you're doing this speedrun. But we don't have any donations at the moment, but I just want to remind you guys that Alzheimerfonden is a Swedish national fundraising organization focusing on Alzheimer's disease and other dementia-related diseases. If you guys would like to donate, you can give a bit of love to our runner over here in this fantastic run, and also to a great cause.
Right. Yeah, not much of roofs happening on this roofs level, unfortunately. Otherwise, it's kind of a cool level. It has some really annoying sections where you can crash a lot, like right over there. That one is very crashable. There is very glitchy floor over here, because I don't know why. And the trigger is actually... level ends there, but I guess they were testing something, so they left trigger down here as well. I don't know why. Ask developers. I wish this game was available somewhere, actually. Everyone go on GOG and wishlist this game. Alright, I'm gonna show some of that safe covering I've been talking about now. Sorry, doggo. Gotta go. Here, I saved while being in the air, so I'm gonna hold spacebar. I'm gonna load, I'm gonna jump. Gonna save again. But loading times are terrible in this game, despite the fact that I have SSD and everything. It doesn't help, because of how bad this self-written engine is. So yeah, I'm gonna get on the roof, skip a big chunk of that level. I'm just gonna well, that's not exactly how I saw that going, but I need to fall on the wall and not die. Okay, that is okay. Let's do the other way. Just drop down and quick save right before we hit the ground, and that will save us, right? Yeah, okay. I guess crouching was a bad idea. But yeah, we skipped a decent chunk of this level, but it's not... There is more. This is Depot. It consists out of 3 levels. And you can get to anyone at any time. But I'm gonna... Well, as I already explained, you need to hit triggers in order, because otherwise the other triggers are not there. So we gotta finish Depot 1. But right now we're in Depot 2 already, by just jumping over these walls, which seemingly I just did with no effort. But yeah, this is where Depot 1 normally would end. So I'm gonna hit the trigger to load everything else, go down, and now we're gonna get to the trigger to load Depot 3. In similar fashion. That skip is very difficult. First try. Don't mind me. That skip is actually really difficult. For whatever reason, there is just... To make that jump happen, you gotta hit the precise height. But it just normally doesn't happen. And what you normally would do there for a faster speedrun is safe hover up that wall. So here I'm gonna kill that guy. I'm gonna run away from, walk away from the dogs. Which are gonna help me get up. Again, that's not the faster strat, but it is cooler strat. I'm gonna use dog to get over here, and then jump onto that train. Safe hovering up the train is much faster, however. Yeah, we're closing in on... We're pretty close towards the end of the game. That's what I meant. So we're gonna hit this, cross this doorway, because otherwise invisible wall is not gonna despawn. Which I'm gonna be going through. Okay. So I'm gonna get weapons, rotate this thingy, and I need to get on train that goes outside of town. To go towards the tower, which is somewhere in the background, which we supposedly know exists. And this was the invisible wall that I was talking about. So sometimes you can get a fast train here. Rarely happens. Not in this one. Not in this attempt. But yeah, we cannot shoot at the end, unfortunately. I wasn't able to find any other way to hit this trigger. It might be actually tied to you driving the train, so no idea. So this is Utopia, I think this level's called. This level has the last skip there is in this run. I'm gonna make some snipes first. So yeah, you're supposed to go down, turn, then open the gate, then go... Well, basically we're approaching the final showdown, I guess. Except there is no showdown. We can just hold spacebar and we'll slide up the walls. Something that I already explained. And we'll go out of bounds. And there is this conveniently placed cable here, which we can follow to then leave that out of bounds. Oh! Okay, somehow I didn't die. I was lucky. Yeah, it was Windows sounds is cutscenes trying to be played but not happening. Sorry, can't make anything about it. This game is bad enough to make work. That's a pretty skybox. Also, the medkits are just medical alcohol. Guess we're just drinking it because insert your Russia meme. Or Slav for that matter, because that might be Ukraine. Who knows? So we're gonna take that ride, and probably the last funny thing I can show you before this game ends is going to be as we cross this bridge. There's gonna be a guy who I'm gonna push to make his collision go brrr, basically. That's what's gonna happen. It has no purpose other than to showcase how this game is. And now that I explained it, probably won't be that interesting, but maybe it will be, who knows. The thing is, I show it all the time, so like it's a surprise. That looks good. Perfect. A Russian man goes brrr. Yeah, and this is Reactor? So this is basically very long auto-scroller. I really don't know what to tell during this one, except that if you have a sprint, you can actually jump out here and be slightly faster than this cart. No, there's actually things I can't tell you. So you can crouch and this thing is solid. This is the most solid air in existence. So the enemies in front of us won't be able to hit me. They'll shoot me, but unfortunately nothing's gonna happen. The chase is happening. Very dangerous. What are we gonna do? No idea. Actually, I'm just crouching out. Boom. Because... yeah, because why not? I want this guy to get on a rail eventually, but I think his pathing is such that he can never do that. Otherwise, it would have been interesting to see him getting ran over by this cart. But yeah, if you have sprint enabled, which is a modification, it's it's normally not enabled in the game. It's like a debug option or something. You can outrun the train. I never do that skip and like runs because it barely saves any time, and you need to be very careful with your health because all the enemies are still gonna spawn. So we only need to kill that one guy, then the door opens. We're basically going towards the final block. The thing is, I'd like Ashwin to talk, but then the run is, like, the rest of this run actually is nothing's happening. So I'll talk a bit, and she'll talk a bit, and that's how it's gonna go. Yeah. So, I mean, there is nothing else. This level is kind of a big tower, which many people kind of compare to Citadel in Half-Life 2, because you go up in a big tower. Obvious Half-Life reference. Probably, except the technology here is of much higher caliber because there are just things floating in the air. Something Half-Life 2 could not achieve. Like this is Soviet technology of 80s or something. Like, what is this? I don't know. But it just works. But yeah, there's last fight coming right up. You'd think this game has final boss, but it's rather final cutscene which goes for 2 minutes and then the game is over. Quite underwhelming. They also kind of messed up, I guess, because during the final cutscene, the guy will actually tell you that you have a choice to keep the world as is or go back. But you cannot go back. You cannot keep the world as is, you can only go back in time and stop this entire thing from happening. Shoot this guy to activate the elevator, this guy to not snipe us, kill engineers. Let's inspect them. What do you have under a mask, sir? I think it's the same guy as this one. And we're gonna jump onto the elevator, which leads us to a guy who basically built all this. He did it, smiley face. And he's tied to a big machinery. There's gonna be Windows sound right now. I warned you. It's not on your end, it was mine. Yeah, we're getting our weapons taken away and we cannot do anything here. He's just gonna talk and then he's gonna die. There he is. What he basically tells us is that they had a dream which actually they succeeded in creating because the what was created in the end, despite all the failures, is you, the perfect human. You can rule it if you want. Spoiler, you cannot. You can only go back in time. Yeah, that's... the cutscene in the end, actually, like what happens in the first cutscene. Let me go somewhere where I cannot hear. Well, shut up. So in start of game we like work at some guarded plant, and then when we go home, we're getting hit by a car. But also during the day, there is like Stalin and this guy basically shake hands, and then he starts working on this project. But in the final cutscene, we go back in time, and when we're on duty there, standing, and see that guy going to shake hands with Stalin, we shoot him, for which we're getting murdered at spot. So we basically go back in time, stop this future from happening, but we die. Unfortunately, there is no other ending there. He just never made it. And time is coming up real short.
И ты не сможешь изменить свой выбор. Пространство и время в твоих руках. Решай. Определи будущее.
Okay, and time. Alright. Windows noises. That was your empty. I wish I could show you the cutscenes, but I couldn't. That was my last run this marathon. Hope you enjoyed it, alongside with the one from yesterday. This is my main game. Well, it's like Tezur0 specific game, but I don't play it all that often. So yeah, that went really well. If you liked my commentary, you can probably come watch. I very rarely play this game. If you want to see me play this more, probably not gonna happen anytime soon, but you know. And yeah, that's really it for me, but I didn't let Ashwin talk for quite a while, so fire it away.
Thank you. So we actually have a nice donation to end this run with. We have $10 from Anonymous. Thank you so much, Anonymous, for the donation. I would like you guys to know that we have another great run coming up, so can we get some love for Tezur0 in chat? And we'll be back soon.
See ya.